U.S. is accelerating miserable end, North Korea sparks WW3 fears with threat to Trump. North Korea has warned Donald Trump nuclear war could break out any moment because he is accelerating his miserable end as the Hermit Kingdom threatens World War III with the United States. Kim Jong-un's sick regime sent a chilling warning to the U.S. president telling him that the grave situation is prevailing in the Korean peninsula. The warning, pumped out by the communist state's propaganda machine, is the latest escalation by North Korea in threats of nuclear war against the U.S. It comes after the U.S. deployed supersonic B-1B Lancer bombers over Korean peninsula in a show of force against Pyongyang on Tuesday night. Pyongyang's mouthpiece Korean Central News Agency, KNA, accused the U.S. of being the mastermind of tension in the Korean peninsula. They wrote, owing to the U.S. imperialist warmongers' extremely reckless war hysteria, a grave situation is prevailing in the Korean peninsula that a nuclear war may break out any moment. The stern reality clearly shows that the U.S. is a mastermind of tension in the peninsula and a harasser of global peace, and the U.S. imperialists remain unchanged in their scheme to stifle the DPRK by force. Such reckless war moves of the U.S. imperialists and the puppet warmongers will only accelerate their miserable end. The propaganda machine also attacked South Korea as puppets behind the U.S., raising fears of World War III. It read, the brigandish U.S. imperialists and the South Korean puppet warmongers are getting more reckless in the moves to stifle the DPRK militarily. Across South Korea, they are now hell-bent on the exercise of simulating an all-out war against the DPRK, including drills to strike the state leadership and nuclear and ballistic rocket bases, airfields, naval bases and other major objects of the DPRK and its command posts of frontline units, armored equipment and personnel and long-range artillery units. It comes after the strategic bomber was moved from its base in Guam to carry out drills with the South Korea Air Force in a show of unity against North Korea's endless warnings of distraction. The bomber's Guam home has been subjected to repeated bloodthirsty threats from Kim after becoming the first U.S. territory to come in the range of his missiles.